Hello, everyone. This is our ninth right-away, and most of you have written stories. We're going to ask that each one of you read your own story and speak loud and clearly. Okay, all right, Araceli.
My name is Araceli. I'm from Mexico, and this is my story. 25th wedding anniversary. When Agustin, my husband, asked me, "Do you want to marry me again?" I just remember that my heart felt like it's one going to come out of my chest. He really surprised me. It was the second time, but for me, it was like the first time. Our wedding day for me was a perfect day to marry for that second time with the most incredible and kind man. It was on Saturday night when, after 25 years, we decided to renew our vows in front of our families, friends, and most importantly, in front of God, who has been blessing us since the beginning.
Very beautiful. I know, and the picture is really, really beautiful. Good.
You can read mine.
All right, Karen, what page for you?
Page 30.
Page 30.
My American name is Karen Zhang. I am from China, but I was married in the United States. There are 4 people in my family, my husband and me, my daughter and my son. In this picture, the oldest child is a girl. She is 10 years old, and the youngest one is my son. He's 8 years old. They were both born in the United States. We are called Chinese American. There are many Chinese American in the United States, but we don't all speak the same Chinese language. The way my family speak Chinese is called Mandarin. I have my own business. I am always working hard in my business. In addition, I need to watch my children and make sure they stay safe, peaceful, and happy in their daily life. Both of my children are peaceful and lovely. I expect that my children could grow up healthy and smart. I could say that I'm so grateful that I belong together and in a wonderful families.
Very nice, thank you. Your children are beautiful. Do they look like their father? Half. All right, Rosa, unfortunately you don't have a story, but what page number are you going to read?
Okay, I'm going to read page 21.
Okay, 21. Okay.
It's about Jean Park, South Korea. Our family is Korean. Have you ever heard of Gangnam Style by Psy? His song caused a great sensation in Korea and America. Psy is also Korean. As I am Korean, I'm proud of Psy, who got the top of the Billboard charts. My children don't speak Korean well, but they also like his song and dance his horse dance for a while. Last Christmas, our family went to a photographer for a family picture. The photographer asked us, "Do you want any other pictures?" My husband suggested that my children do Gangnam Style, and immediately they danced. Horse dancing. That is how we got this picture. Gangnam Style has a jaunty rhythm and rap. That is why everybody likes that song. Horse dancing is also unique and easy, so everybody can enjoy the music. If you haven't listened to this song, try to listen and enjoy.
Thank you. And Jin Park wrote a great story. Thank you for reading that. All right, Merle, what page are you?
My page is the 14.
Page 14.
14.
Betty, you have to call it.
Okay. My name is Merle Imece. I'm from Turkey. Here's my story. My wedding picture. This is my wedding picture. I have been married for 17 years. When I look at this picture, it takes me back to that day a long time ago. Everyone got a picture, special picture for the memories of this special day. This picture reminds me of our family members. Thank you.
Thank you, Merle. And you are absolutely gorgeous on your wedding day. Beautiful. All right, Betsy, what page are you?
I'm on page 22. My name is Betsy Ramirez. You find it? I'm from Guatemala, and this is about 25 years ago. It was August 6, 1988, when I got married in Chicago. It was a great day for me, and I really enjoyed it. I was wearing a beautiful ivory wedding dress, and I absolutely loved the day. We went to the Lincoln Park Zoo to have our wedding picture taken. This was the most beautiful time of the year in Chicago, which is why we decided to get married in August. It was almost 25 years ago, but I still feel like it was yesterday.
And another gorgeous wedding picture. Three of you are gorgeous wedding pictures. Thank you. Okay, Keiko, you didn't have a story, but you're going to read
Page
what-
9.
Page 9.
This is my friend.
Oh, this is your friend.
Uh,
Okay, so you're going to read your friend's
He's a
story.
good-looking guy.
Oh, you're a good-looking guy.
I am Keiko Nakahara from Japan. My son Shota, and he is 18 years old. He goes to Ravenwood High School, where he is a senior. He will graduate from school in May. My family came from Japan about 3 years ago because of my husband's job. Shota said, I did not want to go to America, but we forced him to come. At first, he did not understand English well, so he couldn't understand any classes in school. But he made many friends through baseball. He did a great job, and I am very proud of him. After he graduates in May, he will go back to Japan because he will enter a Japanese university. He will live alone, apart from his family in Japan. So he will have to do everything by himself. I worry about him. I want him to grow up more and more by using his valuable experience in America. I will support him forever. Good luck, Shota.
Great story by Mayumi. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, Blanca, what page are you going to read?
26.
26.
I don't know why I write a lot. Okay. I am Lanka Scott. I am from Mexico City. And this picture I took last December. Sir Winston Churchill is the best restaurant in Mexico City. Its service is excellent and its English meals are delicious and first quality. It's my favorite restaurant. If you visit Mexico, please don't forget to enjoy a good dinner. I know many restaurants in Mexico City, but Sir Winston Churchill is the best. The facility is similar to an English country house. You can see a beautiful garden, and all of the decoration are totally English. The waiter's dress is similar to an antique British soldier uniform and gives excellent attention. That's the reason it is the best restaurant in Mexico City. Sir Winston Churchill has a sterling service. When you arrive at the restaurant, the valet takes your car and parks it for you. After, there is a special person at the door to greet you and your last name. He then takes you immediately to your table and introduces you to your waiter. Finally, the waiter shows you two different menus, one for wines and the other for meals. He explains to you each plate is prepared and takes your order. On my last visit to Mexico City, I ate there with my husband and my parents. The restaurant's garden is the perfect condition. On my last visit to Mexico City, I had the opportunity to enjoy a good meals and excellent meat. These moments I will always share with my husband and my parents. It was very incredible that my dream became reality to visit this wonderful restaurant.
Very nice.
Very nice. Good picture of you and your husband and your mother and father. Beautiful. Beautiful. Everybody is perfect, yes?
Is handsome?
Handsome? Yeah. No exceptions, right? Yeah. Okay. Cheryl, would you like to read Roshani's poem? Are you good?
I haven't read it before, but sure.
Okay.
Which page is it on?
What page? This is our student Roshani.
Page 27.
27, and she's not here today, so we would like to read her poem.
Can I help you?
And I am a math teacher, so reading poetry is not my forte, but Roshani writes beautiful poetry. Here is her poem. Roshani Shepherd is from Thailand. South wind, breezy, warm day in the spring season. A cup of hot tea takes my breath away. In the morning, blue sky, the birds sound sweet. Flowers and trees seem to be happy and they dance. White clouds fly over my head. They don't even turn around and look at me. Nature is so peaceful until when? My backyard is my paradise in my dream. I hope tomorrow will come. North wind, breezy, cool day in the fall season. In the morning is a blue sky, the birds sound sweet. A cup of tea makes me feel so good. Flowers and trees seem to be happy and dancing. White clouds fly over my head. They don't even turn around and look at me. How long is nature so peaceful? Until when? Backyard is my paradise in my dream. I hope tomorrow will come, and not just in my dream.
Okay. Roshani, wherever you are, that was a wonderful poem. I think what we'll do, I'll read a poem. I'll read a story, another story, and then if each of you would like to choose another story, we'll go around the table one more time. I know that you, because you're all such wonderful readers. So turn to page 12. When I read this story before, it made me cry, so I'll cry again for you. Page 12.
Guadalupe?
Yeah, yeah. This one is by Guadalupe Lupita Gonzalez. She is from Mexico. Today I choose this picture because I want everyone to know who this great woman is. Her name is Cecilia Luna Lopez. She is my mother and mother to 8 more. She had a very sad life when she married my father. She suffered domestic violence from my father because he was macho. But she said that everything turned out okay. She was a strong woman. We lived in a small room of wood and cardboard. We were hungry and cold. We had no shoes or bed because we were so poor. But the worst time was when my dad died. I was just 5 years old. This event complicated and changed our lives tremendously. Thus, our poverty worsened. One day, my mom decided to get ahead and went to the city to work. Some things improved. We had food, clothing, and shoes. Stones did not hurt our feet when we walked. But my family paid a high price for these things because we did not have mother except on weekends. That was when I started to work to help her earn money for us. I was 11 years old, and I took care of 4 kids after school and on Saturday and Sunday. I sold honey and walnuts too. When I was 13 years old, I went to the city to work in a rich house. I made that decision because even if I wanted to go to school, my mother did not have money for my school. At 15, I returned to the village and married. My first son was born shortly. My life took a big change. I was a little girl trying to be a mother. The following year, my second child was born. I was very happy and very scared about the responsibility. We were very poor, and now we had 2 children to raise. Bringing children into the world in these conditions worried us, but it was not the time to complain. It was the time to act. We decided no more children. 2 were enough. Being born poor in my country meant we would remain poor. When you are poor in my country, you are invisible. Nobody sees you, no one will help. And if someone does see you, it's because he is rich and wants you as his slave, working day and night for a very low salary. This was not a life I wanted for my children. These are the reasons I decided to bring my children to this beautiful country. We risked many dangers and even death to come, but this was better than leaving them there in poverty to die of hunger and cold. These children did not ask to be born. Time passed and our kids now want to go to universities, but we don't have enough money. I feel so sad because the history repeats itself in spite of everything I did. The only thing I can say is my husband and I tried in 20 years to give them a better beginning than we had. You, Mother, gave me life. How could I thank you for staying by my side? Other widows remarried and left their kids in the street. You chose to stay with your family. If I were to be born again and could choose to be born into a wealthy family, but with a different mother, be assured, Mother, I would choose to be with you and to be poor. I love you so much with all my heart. I am so sad because you are not with me now. Thank you, Mother, for giving me life and for teaching me to work since I was a small girl. I am so glad you taught me to teach my children to work hard. They do, and I'm proud of them. My good children love me a lot, and I love them too.
Yeah.
Some story.
Yeah, that was an amazing story. Yeah. And thank you, Lupita, for writing that. All right, Araceli, do you want to choose another story and tell us what page? Page 29?
The short one.
This story is from Lorenzo Zaragoza. He's from Mexico. My daughter. I love to spend time with my daughters. We play outside on the playground. We play soccer. We go to the parks and run. My oldest daughter, Jasmine, uses her pink and purple roller skate. My younger daughter, Brittany, walks with me. We love to watch movies. Jasmine likes to go to the movies theater, but Brittany likes to watch movies at home.
Okay, thank you for reading Lorenzo's story. That was great. Karen, are you ready?
You take the mic.
Okay, what page, Karen?
Page 18.
Okay, thank you.
The story is Fumio from Japan. I had 3 lovely children. My eldest daughter is 12 years old and a middle school student. My middle child is 10 years old and he's in the 4th grade in elementary school. My youngest daughter is 8 years old and in 3rd grade in the same school as my son. The top 2 follow our Japanese supplementary school and Middle Tennessee Field Day. Field Day is a typical school activity in Japan. The photo in the low right is my youngest child in her school. The photo in the low left is the birthday party of my eldest daughters. They buy and give for each birthday and gift yet. I love this photo of my children smiling.
Thank you, Karen, and thank you, Femino, for writing a beautiful story about your children. All right, next we have Rosa, and what page have you chosen?
I'm going to read page 24. It's about Ernesto Rodriguez from Mexico. It's Rodriguez family in Tennessee. Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed reading about this journey. My family and I came to Tennessee in August 2006. We did move temporarily on assignment for 2 years, but the assignment was extended for the rest of my life. Sniff. My name is Ernesto Rodriguez, and I have a beautiful family. I want to introduce Rosario, my wife. We got married more than 16 years ago. We have one daughter named Daniela. Between you and me, she is my idol because she has moved houses and schools about 15 times in her short life. She is 13. Daniela has asked me many times when she calls she say have forever friends because she always has to make new friends when we move. Our son Carlos and Claudio are twins. They are 10 years old. They have a lot of hobbies and play sports including Legomania, chess, soccer, basketball, and football. They never get tired. Our first vacation time after we settled in Murfreesboro was in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I remember we enjoyed a beautiful family time. We took the Caribbean Pirates tour around Puerto Vallarta and Ocean Pacific. During this travel, we saw amazing things like dolphins and tropical fish. We went scuba diving to see the coral reefs. We experienced a strange feeling the first time we missed our USA home, although we told ourselves that we will never miss friends and other stuff. We conclude that Tennessee is our home for now until something happens to change life's adventure.
Thank you, Rosa, and thank you, Ernesto, for having a beautiful family. All right, Merle, what story did you choose?
I'm going to reading about page 11.
Page 11.
Her name is Chika Garg. She's from India. Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna is the most popular Indian god and has followers all around. It's supposed to be flowers all around. Followers all around the world. He is our god. His name is Krishna, Lord Krishna. In Hinduism and Indian mythology, Krishna is the eighth reincarnation of the god Vishnu. In his childhood, he was very needy and played the flute. When he played the flute, people enjoyed and forget their worries and work. He killed many devils and saved lots of lives. If you want to know more about him, you can go and look online or go in any ISKCON temple in the USA or all over the world. I was amazed when I saw so many ISKCON temples in the United States. I was surprised when I saw lots of Krishna devotees. His popularity has spread everywhere.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you, Chika, for your story. Okay, Betsy, your turn. What page?
6.
Page 6.
Her name is Yadira Cueva from Ecuador. And she said, I want to introduce you to my children, the joy of my home. My first daughter is Aileen. She's 7 years old. She's special because she's always smiling and trying to help others. My second daughter is Anais. She's 5 years old. She's the baby of the house. She's the most sentimental and orderly and loves to give hugs. The greatest joy of my life is my girls. I love them with tenderness, joy, and great pride.
Very good. Thank you, Betsy, and thank you, Yadira, for having two beautiful daughters. Okay, Keiko, what page would you like to read?
Yes, I am going to read page 16.
16.
Read it by Jesus. I love my family. Everybody loves each family member. What is my reason for loving family? Maybe because of my mom. In the picture below, she is seated between us and she is closer her eyes. I am the oldest brother. I am wearing glasses and near the front of the photo. I am embracing my godmother. My middle brother is behind my mom and his name is Ivan. My youngest brother is wearing a black coat and his name is Marco. My uncles, that all the family love, are behind my youngest brother. My Joel is wearing a red shirt and Mr. Steban is wearing a brown shirt and a striped tie. All of my family helps each other. Every Sunday we eat together and we talk about family, the economy, reports, policy, etc. I love it. When everybody has free time, it is wonderful because we go together to eat and enjoy time together. When you are far away from your family, you miss them, and maybe that is the reason that I love my family. I think they are very special.
Thank you, Keiko, and thank you, Jesus, for a very nice story. Okay, Blanca, what page number have you chosen?
50.
15? Okay.
Can I choose both? Okay. Nora Jimenez from Mexico City. I have two adorable girls. They are the greatest blessing God has given me. I am strong for them and I will protect them forever. They have given me the happiest days in my life with a strong and sincere hope. They give me company and always make me happy. I have them all the time and thank God for being their mom. I love my daughters and I am very proud of them.
Thank you, Blanca, and thank you, Nora, for a lovely story. Okay, Cheryl, what page would you? Okay. Page 17.
Page 17. I chose this story because it was a very serious piece by Michael Campello, do you pronounce his name? Who's from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And he writes about the role of the forest in safeguarding the global human ecosystem. The forest is an area full of vital resources that we need for the backup of multiple organs of the ecosystem of the earth. Wicked destruction of the environment today constitutes a serious infringement of the survival of human beings. Indeed, it has appeared for 2 decades already, a phenomenon of increasing devastating and dangerous events like the melting of the polar ice, the rise of the temperatures in some areas of the earth, evil and destructive hurricanes and cyclones across the continents. These events resulted in multiple dead after a cyclone in the Philippines and repeated tornadoes in the United States, causing social and economic damage. Pollution in China has caused respiratory problems to be increasingly common. Landslides in Brazil leave entire neighborhoods under mud. Drought and desertification are a result of rising heat. In short, there is a dramatic impairment in climate regulation because of excessive industrialization in Western countries, China, Japan, and others. Industrial pollution accompanied by brutal deforestation by cutting woods in some countries, such as Brazil and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, my country. These are the two lungs of the world's forests. The two lungs of the world's forests, I get it. Without a preventative policy of reforestation made in advance, no doubt will cause more calamities that will affect the world today. My story is a challenge to the world today on their actual knowledge of the true causes of the above disasters. The leaders of the world need to stand up and rehabilitate the forest, as humanity has to accept and develop a common charter for the protection and cleaning of our environment and leave to the future generations down the line a new and beautiful world. It's a very moving piece.
Very powerful and very, very true. Thank you, Michael. Wow. Okay, our last story that I will read is page 3. This is by Alejandra Alvarez. She is from Mexico. These are my beautiful children in the photo. Arzi is almost 7 years old, and Cesar is 3 years old. They are my reason for living. I love them so much. My husband and I try to give them a happy life, not luxuries, but with much love. Since my husband was diagnosed with aplastic anemia, our life has changed because he can't work anymore. Since then, everything has changed in our lives. We thank God for teaching us to appreciate the beauty and importance of life. Now my family is stronger than ever because we have each other to lean on for support and grow together. I love my family. Thank you, Alejandra. Thank you, everybody. I put you on the spot for reading new stories, and you did an excellent job. And we thank the Literacy Council for making us creating another right-of-way book. It's wonderful again. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Miss.
The end.
Thank you.
The end.